Yeah, I am making a whole video about Sononi, and there's nothing you can do about it. Hey guys, it is I, Kuroninja, and I'm making yet another video about Dawn Brothers. But instead of talking about Dawn Brothers as a whole, I'm going to be focusing on just one character. You see, you can't have a good story without a good villain, and episode 3 of Dawn Brothers was the debut of possibly the best character in the entire series. But to understand why Sononi is my favorite character in Dawn Brothers, let me take you back to where it all began. February 9, 2022, the day that the cast for Dawn Brothers was revealed. I was excited for this day because I had a feeling that my former favorite member of the Japanese idol group Idol College, Mikoto Yamada, who in episode 2 of Kamen Rider Gaim found herself on the receiving end of Kamen Rider Baron's glare and survived, would be cast in the show. I was also looking forward to seeing who was going to be the Yellow Ranger, and I had hopes that Oni's sister would be portrayed by Masaki Sato, who had graduated from Morning Musume 2 months earlier. It was just like how Haruka Kudo was cast as Lupin Yellow after her graduation from Morning Musume in 2017. Sadly, instead of Masaki Sato or Mikoto Yamada, Koha Kushida was cast as the Yellow Ranger instead. And to make things worse, there was no sign that Mikoto Yamada would ever be part of the series. But just when all hope was lost, the villains were revealed, and that's when I was introduced to her for the very first time. The Noto had a very interesting first impression when they were revealed as the Dawn Brothers' main adversaries. They felt more like a team of evil rangers rather than the monstrous villains that Sentai fans were used to. And one of those three villains was Sononi, portrayed by Amisa Miyazaki of the idol group Mystere. Now, although I was never familiar with Mystere or Amisa Miyazaki, my disappointment turned back into excitement as soon as I found out about Sononi. Mikoto Yamada may not have been cast, but the presence of Sononi was enough to keep me excited for the show. Now here's the thing, the Noto were introduced one by one, starting with Sonoi in the first episode of Dawn Brothers and Sonoza in episode 2. So when episode 3 came out, it was time to see if my favorite character in Dawn Brothers was actually deserving of that title. Now after watching episode 3, it seems like Sononi has made a good first impression on me. And then came the part where she showed up to fight against Don Momotaro. She said something that caught my attention, and I don't want to say it out loud for fear of accidentally summoning the Kuroninja of Earth Zero. But if you want to know what she said that got my attention, all you have to do is look up the name of the Altar constellation and then say it twice. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that I don't stand a chance with Sononi. After all, in her first appearance, she completely obliterated Kai Totsuki. But the thing is, Kuroninja always wins. And I think the Kuroninja of Earth Zero has also taken an interest in Sononi, which makes this the first time he's been interested in a Toku villain since the Medic Roimute in Kamen Rider Drive. Unfortunately for him, I was a fan of Sononi before she appeared in Dawn Brothers. Anyway, even though the series just started, Sononi is the best character in Dawn Brothers, but this is all subject to change depending on whether or not Mikoto Yamada appears in a later episode. And that is all for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, you will never reach the sky until you find hope, and I have nothing to do with Kuroninja.